to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Perry. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running from the gun with Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have...
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Calvin Johnson, 33 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. A first carry for the Hall of Famer. Here's Marshall Faulk. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Come on.
Running right, here's Faulk. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Michael Vick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll go to Faulk on the screen. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Cougar 19. Capture 11. Hey. Trap 60.
Vick to throw on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. In motion is the tight end, Graham. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go! 18, pioneer! Go!
Vick now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Now, faster, faster.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Now Vic, he's going to change things up. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready?
A first down carry for Smith. Oh, he shifts past him. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down.
Reload.
Smith trying to run for it. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Emmitt Smith, a 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
The point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 37.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 22-yard scamper, and the Eagles have taken the lead. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Our home team.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Nix looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Our home team, 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now here's Vick. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Vick to throw it. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60. Get it. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Vick. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hey, Trash. Ready.
Here's Vick. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll give to Falk up the middle. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 4th down, on his groupie to try the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. In motion right, that's Collins. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D. I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll try the right side with Henry.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
8. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now here's whistles and another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Lions. Go.
To throw, Vic. Finding Allen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Inside the 10, and he takes this one.